realize nothing is impossible. So know your calling, know what your target is, know what your vision is. And if you're at a point in your life where you're unsure what what God wants you to do with your life, if you're sort of unsure what your destiny might be, what your calling in life might be, I understand that. But if you're in a church, for example, and you're involved in a certain department, that for now is your calling. Okay, that obviously may not be your ultimate calling, but at every point in time in your life, you have a certain thing you're called to do. And if you were there last night as well, Evangelist was speaking about how no years is wasted, essentially. So if you look at the life of David, for example, he spent the vast sum of his early years as a shepherd boy, right? But his calling was not to rear sheep. His ultimate destiny and calling in life was to be king, was to lead Israel. But when we think, oh, those early years he spent in the sheepfold, rearing sheep was wasted, it was no use. But that's not true, far from the truth. Because he developed so many skills, developed so many things that were invaluable to him as king. He developed, a sense of even leadership. He led the sheep. He also developed so many other skills that was invaluable to him later. And it was also when he was with the sheep, when he was at his place of work, that his visitation came. Am I right? When Samuel came to anoint the sons of Jesse, one son of Jesse to be king, where was David? He was found at this place of calling. So know your calling, and even if you're not 100% sure what God's destiny for you is, where you find yourself, what God has given you to do for now, stick to it, be faithful. Okay? If you're in the choir for now, do that with all of your heart. Do it faithfully. Your ultimate goal may not be to be a singer, but do what you're given to do at this point in time faithfully. No years is wasted. Another example was Peter. Peter was a fisherman, and in fact, the fishing industry was sort of a family thing. That's what we need to understand, because his father was a fisherman, and from what it seems, a very successful fisherman as well. So he spent years in training, years studying to become a fisherman, but his destiny, his goal was something completely different. But is that to say that he spent those years wasted? No, not necessarily, because he learned so much. And it was there that God met him. Am I correct? It's when he was fishing that Jesus Christ met him. And I can go on and on listing so many examples. Zechariah the priest in Luke was doing his regular giving of offering and incense at the temple when an angel came and visited him, etc., etc. So what you're given to do at the moment, be faithful to it, and it's in your place of work that God will visit you. Amen? Amen. So my first point was, so know your calling, and be faithful to it. Know with all your might. Okay? And then secondly, what I said was, let us learn to work efficiently. Let's learn to minimize time, minimize the wasted time. I beg your pardon. So this applies to all areas of life. Let us learn to plan and be efficient with the use of time. So what I said yesterday as I was giving this talk, howbeit it was far briefer when I said it yesterday. I said when you're planning, what you're essentially doing is thinking about what your perfect day could be like and writing it down on paper. Think about what an ideal day would be, a productive day would be, and write it down. And then try as much as possible to stick to that. When you plan ahead, you know what you're doing at every point in time, and so you're therefore efficient. Praise the Lord. Amen. Remember, my topic is still about the power of consistency and doing things and working effectively and serving consistently. So all the points are still going to be related in a way. Okay, so plan, be efficient with your time. Okay, minimize the time that you waste, the time we spend on social media. I know we say it a lot, but we waste so much time on our phones, just doing nothing. And for those of us who have iPhone, how many of us have an iPhone here? How many of us are iPhone users? Yeah, praise God for that. There's this new thing that has come out, which helps us to monitor our screen time, right? And they have a time limit as well. So make use of that. It's really good because it helps us be more aware, more conscious of the time we're spending. Just most of the time just doing nothing. I mean, sometimes, of course, our phones are useful, we can be productive with them, but a lot of the time we're just staring at them blindly, doing nothing that is going to help us at all. So let's be conscious of our time. Let us plan ahead and minimize distractions. Okay. If we look at Psalm 63, verse 1, if we can project that, that would be very useful. Psalm 63. Thank you. So this is, I believe, David speaking, and he's saying, "Oh God, you are my God, early will I seek you. My soul thirsts for you, my flesh longs for you in a dry and thirsty land where there is no water. And to see their power and their glory, so as I have seen thee in the sanctuary, because the loving kindness is better than life, and my lips shall praise thee." Okay, my focus really is on the first verse, when it says, "O God, thou art my God, early will I seek thee. Early will I seek thee, my soul thirsts for thee, my flesh longeth for thee in a dry and thirsty land where no water is." So David is saying, early will I seek thee. That talks about, obviously, rising up early, giving God the better part of your day. And again, this applies not just to spiritual context, but also to our daily lives and physical things. So if we give the better part of our days to things that are useful, things that are productive, okay, that will involve obviously waking up early. But if we do that and seize the day, essentially, our productivity increases so much more. We can be more fruitful in our places of work, more fruitful in our chosen careers. If we realize that waking up early and seizing the day improves our efficiency. Okay, so early will I seek thee. Early. That is my second point. So let's not waste time. Let us be efficient. Let us plan, and then let us seek God early. My final point that I'd like to say very quickly is, remember, I'm talking about consistency. Okay, I'm talking about being faithful in the thing that God has given us, being consistent, and how we can best do our work and what we're called to do efficiently. So the final point is to be faithful, to be consistent, to do what we're doing faithfully. And how can we do that? If we remember, if we keep at the back of our minds, sorry, Ronald, can you sort out the reverb? It's a bit annoying. Thanks. If we keep at the back of our minds, that the fact that we're working for God, okay? Whatever it is that we're doing, whether it's our work in church, even if it's our vocational work, if it's our careers, even if it's our studies, for those of us who are students, we're doing it ultimately for God. Okay, if we remember that we're doing this for God, and we're doing this to store up heavenly treasures, not earthly ones, eternal treasures, then that will help us, that will motivate us to be consistent, motivate us to be persistent, motivate us to keep on doing what we're doing every day, even when it seems like, even when you're discouraged, even when it seems like it's having no effect. Keep on doing what you're doing, because remember, you're not working for man, you're working for who? For God. If we look at Colossians 3, 22-23, one of Emmanuel's favorite scriptures. It's quoted it with quite a bit. Colossians, I believe it's Colossians 3:23. Is it on there? Thank you. It says, whatever you do it what? Do it heartily. Can we say it heartily as well? Whatever you do it heartily. As to who? As to the Lord and not to man. So let's remember that whatever we're doing, let's remember that we're doing it for God. Okay? If it's a service in the house of God, if it's a service in our workplaces, in our schools, whatever we find ourselves doing, let us do it with all our hearts. Let us do it heartily. Let us do it remembering that we're not doing it for man, rather we're doing it for God. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
So let us remember that and pray that God will help us in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen. So before I close, I'd like us to take some prayer points just along those lines. To summarize, all I've said, all I've shared today is basically to encourage us, to admonish us to keep on doing what we're doing. First of all, admonish us to realize our call, to understand our goal, our targets, write them down, and then to do it with all our hearts, to be consistent in it, to be persistent. And one of the analogies I like to use to explain or to demonstrate the power of consistency, still talking about being consistent and laying up treasures in heaven, is there's one of the gym. Someone who goes to the gym, obviously, if you go to the gym once, you have no difference. You look no different to how you looked before you went to the gym. Okay? If you go to the gym twice, no noticeable difference. 3 times, no noticeable difference. No noticeable difference. If you go on and on and on again, eventually over time, if you keep on doing it regularly, consistently, eventually, of course, you will notice a difference. It's the same thing with literally anything. When you're practicing a skill, if you start practicing 1 day, 2 days, you might not notice the difference, but eventually, if you keep on doing it consistently, you notice a big difference. That is literally how everything in this life works. You do something consistently, and eventually, you have a difference. You have something noticeable. So let's bear that in mind. Let us be consistent in the work that we're doing, in the treasures we're laying up in heaven, because by the time we get to heaven, we'll realize that our treasures is big, is enormous. But that doesn't happen by doing it once, by doing it twice, by doing it 3 times. It happens by being faithful, by being consistent, by doing it over and over and over again. And this little exhortation was just to encourage us, to help us, especially at this point of the year when we're starting a new year, to realize that if you want an upgrade, be it spiritually, be it in our finances, be it in our careers, in our studies, if you want to be better than we are, we should all want that. If you want to be better than we are, then let us not disregard the power of consistency. If you want a title for this message, you can call it that, the power of consistency. Because consistency is so powerful. Let us keep on doing what we're doing, and eventually we will get better. That is just a law, the way life works. Keep on doing what you're doing. Do it with all your heart. Do it faithfully. Do it cheerfully. And with God's help as well, we will improve. We will upgrade. So let's just stand up on our feet, if we may, please, and take a few prayer points. So first of all, let us pray that God will help us. Let's pray God will help us to be faithful in what He has given us, in the work that He has given us, what we find our hands doing at this point in time. Let us pray God will help us to be faithful. Help us to be faithful in what He has given us to do. Father, help us to be faithful. Help us not to complain. Help us to be faithful. Help us to be faithful. Help us to do what we do with all our hearts. Help us to do it with all our minds. Help us to do it heartily as unto you and unto men. Father, help us to be faithful. Help us to be faithful, oh God. Let's pray, Lord, help us to be faithful. Help us to be faithful. Help us to be faithful. Help us to serve you with all our might. Help us to serve you with all that we have, oh God. Lord, help us to be faithful. Let us be faithful. In the name of Jesus, help us to be faithful. Help us to be faithful. Help us to be faithful. In Jesus' name we have prayed. Let us also pray that God will help us to realize our calling. God will help us to realize the work that He wants us to do at every point in time. So let's take that prayer point. So Father, help us to realize your destiny for my life. Help us to realize your purpose for my life. Help us to realize our calling. Help us to realize where you want us to be. Oh God, help us to realize our goal. Help us to realize our calling in you, in the name of Jesus. Father, help us, oh God, help us. Lord, help us, help us.
Thank you, Father.
Father, help us to realize our destiny. Help us to realize our calling. Help us to realize our goal. Lord, help us to realize our purpose.
God Almighty, in Jesus' name, in the name of Jesus, show me your mercy and show me grace. In the name of Jesus.
In Jesus' name we pray. I've also said it's also one thing to realize your calling, to work in it, and also to execute the task with wisdom, to execute the task with grace well. So I'm going to pray and say, Father, help me to execute the task that I have with wisdom. Let's take that prayer. Help us to execute the task that we've been given with wisdom, with efficiency. Help us to do it well. Give us the spirit of excellence. Help us to do what you've asked us to do efficiently. Help us to do it with wisdom. Help us to do it with excellence. So just remember about the spirit of excellence. Spirit of God, help us to do what He has asked us to do with excellence. If you've asked me to be in the evangelism team, help me to do it with excellence. Give me the wisdom to execute that task. Give me the wisdom to execute it. Give me the wisdom to do it well. Do it excellently. Give me the wisdom. Give me the wisdom and the grace to execute every task given unto me. In the name of Jesus. In Jesus' name we pray. Just 2 or 3 more prayer points. Next one, let's say, Father, every spirit of time wasting, I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Let's pray against every spirit of wasting time. Let's pray against every spirit of time wasting. Time is money. Time is money. Let's pray against every spirit of time wasting. Wasted time is wasted money. Wasted time is wasted opportunity. Wasted time is wasted opportunity to grow. It's wasted opportunity to develop. It's wasted opportunity to better oneself. Let's pray against every spirit of wasted time. Anything in our lives that is wasting our time. Every locust, every caterpillar, every cankerworm that is eating up presently our time. That we are either aware of or unaware of. Father, please destroy it, oh God, and restore the time that has been wasted in the past. Restore the time that I've wasted. And help me to be more conscious of my time in the name of Jesus. Lord, help us to be more efficient with our time in the name of Jesus. Let's pray that prayer. Let's keep on praying that prayer. Help us to be more efficient with our time. Help us to be efficient with our time. Help us to be efficient with our time in the name of Jesus. Help us to be efficient with our time. Help us to be efficient with our time in the name of Jesus. Father, help us to be efficient with our time in the name of Jesus. In Jesus' name we pray. Yeah, I could go on and on to stress the importance of that prayer point, the importance of time. But because of time, we'll leave that. Let us take the final prayer point, which is, say, Father, help me to be heaven conscious. Let's just take that prayer point. Say, help me to be heaven conscious in everything that we do. Help me to be heaven conscious. Help me to be conscious of eternal things. Help me to be conscious of treasures in heaven, and not just earthly treasures. Help me to be heaven conscious, oh God. In everything that I do, help me to remember and to be conscious of the fact that I'm doing it for you. Help us to be conscious of heaven. Help us to be conscious of eternity in the name of Jesus. Jesus' name we pray. Father, we thank you for your word that we've heard today. Let it take seed in the hearts of your people. Let it not just enter their hearts and be removed. But let it take seed, let it take roots, and let it grow in the name of Jesus. Let it bear fruit in their hearts in Jesus' name. Pray, help all of us, Father, to be heaven conscious. Help us to be conscious of eternal things and not just earthly things in Jesus' name. And help us to be efficient with our time, and help us to execute our tasks that you've given us with joy and with efficiency and with wisdom in the name of Jesus. Thank you, Father. Let your name be glorified.
Thank you, Jesus.
In Jesus' name we have prayed. Amen. Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Amen. Have we been blessed today?
Yes, sir.
Amen. Key word we've been hearing since yesterday: excellence, consistency, faithfulness in that which God has committed into our hands. And I pray we'll begin to imbibe this culture, we'll begin to imbibe these attributes into our life. Because that's the only thing that can take us, that can take us to the height we aim to get to, and that can also sustain us. Consistency, to be consistent. God has given you an assignment. Be consistent in doing it. Just keep doing it. And that's what, just keep doing it. God has been faithful in it. Whatever your hand finds to do, the Bible says, do it heartily, or as unto the Lord, and not unto man. Let's stretch out our hands and pray for the man of God God has used today. That God will replenish him in the name of Jesus. Father, we thank you for your son. We pray, Lord, that you will replenish him. Thank you for the word he's spoken to us. We ask of you, oh God, that these words will not stand against him on the day of judgment. You will help him to, oh God, to be consistent. You will help him, oh God, to be faithful. You will help him, Lord, even not to allow his, not to waste time. Lord, to be efficient in the use of time in the name of Jesus. Thank you, Almighty God. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Let's have our seats in God's wonderful presence. I'll call on Sister Mary who will be giving us the announcement for the subsequent weeks of this. Okay, before she comes, before I hand over the mic to her son, please let's be reminded of the weekly activities. Wednesday, I realize that most people don't join the prayer meeting online on Wednesday, and it's beginning to give me a bit of concern, because if you can't pray from the comfort of your home, by the time we get to church,